Hello, welcome back to Financial Literacy. Today, we're delving into a topic that's both critical and deeply concerning: world hunger. While it's tempting to think that throwing more money at the issue could be the solution, the reality is far more complex. In this video, we'll explore 15 reasons why money alone won't eradicate world hunger, and we'll shed light on the need for comprehensive solutions. 1. Unequal distribution of resources. One of the most glaring reasons why money won't solve world hunger is the unequal distribution of resources. Despite vast sums of wealth in certain regions, these resources don't always reach the most vulnerable populations. In many cases, corrupt governments, inadequate infrastructure, and political instability hinder the efficient allocation of funds and food to those in dire need. To tackle this challenge, we need transparent and accountable systems that ensure financial aid and food reach those who need it most. 2. Lack of sustainable agricultural practices. Another significant factor contributing to world hunger is the lack of sustainable agricultural practices. Simply throwing money at the problem won't address the underlying issues of soil degradation, water scarcity, and climate change impacting crop yields. Emphasizing sustainable and eco-friendly farming methods is crucial for the long-term fight against hunger. By promoting regenerative agriculture and investing in research for climate-resilient crops, we can create a more sustainable food system. 3. Food waste and loss. Believe it or not, a staggering amount of food is wasted each year due to inefficiencies in production, transportation, and consumption. Even if we pour more money into food production, addressing food waste and loss should be a top priority to ensure that every morsel counts in the battle against hunger. Supporting initiatives that reduce food waste, like food recovery programs and innovative packaging solutions, can make a significant impact. 4. Lack of infrastructure and access. In some regions, the lack of proper infrastructure hampers access to food and essential resources. Building roads, bridges, and transportation networks requires more than just financial investment. It necessitates collaboration between governments, NGOs, and local communities to address the root causes of accessibility challenges. By improving infrastructure and implementing technologies like cold storage facilities, we can ensure that food reaches remote and underserved areas. 5. Conflict and war. Tragically, many regions facing chronic hunger are also plagued by conflict and war. Pouring money into these areas without addressing the underlying violence and instability won't solve the core issues. Sustainable peace-building efforts and diplomatic solutions are essential to create an environment where food aid can be effectively distributed. International cooperation and conflict resolution strategies are crucial for breaking the vicious cycle of hunger and conflict. 6. Inadequate education and training. Addressing world hunger requires more than just providing food. It demands investing in education and training initiatives. Empowering communities with the knowledge and skills to develop sustainable food production systems can break the cycle of hunger in the long run. By supporting vocational training and agricultural education, we enable communities to create food security for themselves and future generations. 7. Socioeconomic inequality. Socioeconomic inequality is deeply connected to the issue of hunger. Simply providing monetary aid without addressing the root causes of poverty and social disparities won't create lasting change. A holistic approach that includes education, healthcare, and economic opportunities is necessary to lift communities out of hunger and poverty. Implementing policies that promote income equality and social welfare can help bridge the gap between the haves and the have-nots. 8. Population growth. The global population is steadily increasing, placing additional strain on food resources. While money can support family planning and reproductive health programs, addressing population growth requires comprehensive strategies that respect individual rights and cultural values. Promoting family planning, women's reproductive health, and access to contraceptives are essential components of a comprehensive approach to reducing population growth. 9. Gender inequality. Women and girls are disproportionately affected by hunger, particularly in developing countries. Empowering women through education, access to resources, and economic opportunities is crucial in breaking the cycle of hunger for future generations. When women are empowered, they can contribute more effectively to household incomes and food security, leading to healthier and more prosperous communities. 10. Climate change impacts. Climate change is already affecting agricultural productivity and food security. To combat this, investments in climate-resilient agricultural practices, renewable energy, and environmental protection are vital. Supporting research and innovation in sustainable farming methods can help farmers adapt to changing climatic conditions and secure their livelihoods. 11. Cultural considerations. World hunger is not a one-size-fits-all problem. Different cultures have unique dietary preferences and traditional food practices. Solving hunger requires understanding and respecting cultural diversity to create targeted and sustainable solutions. Collaborating with local communities to develop culturally appropriate food initiatives can lead to better outcomes in the fight against hunger. 12. Lack of accountability. Without transparency and accountability, money poured into hunger relief efforts may not reach those who need it the most. Establishing mechanisms for oversight and accountability is crucial to ensuring that financial aid is used effectively. Working with reputable NGOs and international organizations with a track record of transparent operations can help ensure that donations make a meaningful impact. 13. Health and nutrition. Hunger is not just about calorie intake, it's also about nutrition. Addressing malnutrition requires more than just providing food. It involves promoting diverse diets and access to essential nutrients. Investing in nutrition programs for children, pregnant women, and vulnerable populations can prevent malnutrition-related health issues and support healthy development. 14. Lack of political will. Political will plays a pivotal role in addressing world hunger. While money is undoubtedly necessary, without the commitment and cooperation of governments and international organizations, progress will remain stagnant. Citizens must hold their governments accountable and advocate for policies that prioritize hunger relief and poverty eradication. 15. Short-term solutions versus long-term vision. Lastly, focusing solely on short-term solutions won't lead to lasting change. Eradicating hunger requires a long-term vision that encompasses sustainable development, education, and empowering communities to become self-sufficient. By investing in long-term projects that prioritize food security and self-reliance, we can build a future where hunger is an issue of the past. In conclusion, world hunger is a multifaceted issue that cannot be solved by money alone. While financial aid is essential, it must be coupled with sustainable agricultural practices, education, gender equality, climate action, and political will. By addressing these underlying factors, we can create a brighter future where hunger is an issue of the past. Let's work together to make this vision a reality. And if you want to learn more about financial literacy and how to manage your money effectively, be sure to subscribe to the Financial Literacy YouTube channel.